Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris
I have a very caveman brain.
and Dave.
He's falling apart in front of our eyes.
Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two clouded minds, baby. I love you guys.
Oh my God, you're meant to do that.
All right, sick tits. We are
Good
now.
way to start it.
Yeah, guys.
2 seconds after recording.
Boom, guys. Welcome back to another episode. That's right. It's just me and Anthony. Dave's busy, but we keep things rolling. We don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to have fun. What's going?
We did no supervision.
We have no supervision. Like, dude, this could get funny real quick.
Bull in China shop, kid in candy store. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I saw on, because I don't stalk you. We're just friends. And I saw that you got another tattoo today.
I might have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, yet again, when you call yourself you didn't think until this other tattoo on your ribs you weren't a tattooer. If you think after today that you have a problem, you're way past it, bro.
Yeah. What? In the grand scheme of things, it could be worse. I could be out in the streets doing drugs. I mean, there's worse things. You know, I could be sitting in a bar all day long, you know. A couple tattoos here and there. Never really killed anybody.
So you got a tattoo today.
Yep.
And when was the last time before today?
So today, for everybody, it is Monday. And the last time I got tattooed was Friday.
And not just any old Friday. Friday 3 days ago. Friday.
Yeah, a couple days ago, 2-3 days ago.
Just putting pen to paper, figuring it out.
And then but I think it was 2 weeks before that I got my face done.
Yeah. Definitely not a problem.
No. Definitely not going through a midlife crisis or
Yeah. You know why? Because you're not
depression.
getting a tattoo every day,
Honestly, I don't think my body could handle it. I think at some point, if I was getting tattooed every day, especially like sizable pieces, I think I would shut down. Or I would
Yeah,
get
or you
sick. So
No, I don't know, but that's you got a lot. Hey, it's your life, your body
yeah, man.
hurting anybody else. So it's like if that's what you're doing and spending your money on and your time, and
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
exactly.
Like you said, you could just be standing outside and just talking shit to people as they walk by. Like
Yeah, I could be
you're
doing
you're just keeping to yourself,
That's it.
putting ink to the canvas.
That's it. That's it. Never hurt anybody. Never hurt nobody. But I tell you what, this fucking thing hurts right now. It's like it feels
On the
like
thigh, right?
yeah, right above my knee. It just feels like somebody has a lighter just on my skin.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I can't wait to have that.
Ugh. To be fair, there's a lot of shading, so we had to pack in a lot of color. So
Okay, that makes sense.
it's a lot of back and
Yeah.
forth. Back.
One day, bro. I'll do it one day when I have the courage to spend the money.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's not cheap, and then that's really the main thing. And then the second thing is like really just finding an artist that you can trust that like can bring your vision to life the way you want.
No, yeah, absolutely. You do your research because it's a forever piece, just, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I just like anytime it's like, oh, okay, I'm sure it's gonna cost me, $800 to do everything.
Mm.
So I'm like, $800, like that's a PS5 and a few games.
And a few games. Yeah.
That's, like
That's
that's what I
good
start doing. Like in
PS5.
my mind, I'm like, there's so many other things And it's different for everybody. Like people have that, and they say once you get one, it's addicting and all this stuff. But if you haven't got one, and I guess that's what I look at, all the other things I could be doing with
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, ah,
And to be honest, like, yeah, say you had your tattoo that you wanted and you knew that it was going to be 800 bucks. You don't have to commit to like doing the full in that one time. So you could do like maybe 2 hours and it would be,
no. But
no.
I'm saying as
I see
far
what
as
you're saying. Like,
my
the whole
because of
picture.
my idea is the two arms. So like if I'm going to do it, I just want to make sure it's getting done close. Not like, all right, I'll do this arm this month and then wait a couple months and then get the other arm. Like if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be like, all right, this weekend this arm, this weekend that arm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear
Because
you.
my whole idea is
Back and forth.
a package situation, and plus it's an arm for each kid. Like whatever kid goes first, you're like, oh, okay, guess you love me more.
Yeah. Oh man, it's one of those things. Once you start it, you have to hide it until like you have something on both arms, and be like, "Look, look, kids, what I did."
Right? Yeah, it's both of you. Yeah, no. One day it'll just like everything will be like, oh, I found that the person just randomly comes along, the money is just sitting there waiting to, who cares about it, and it just happens. But
Yeah.
until then, different, something else.
No, I hear you, and like as much as I love getting tattooed and stuff, like yeah, it does become expensive, and some would argue that it's irresponsible. But like it's just me, and like
It's
yeah,
irresponsible if like you could like if you're adding up all your tattoos over your lifetime, and then you get that number, and then you're saying that number is going to be pretty big, and then you're like, all right, I guess I could say that that's irresponsible. But it's like people put waste money on anything. You're doing something that at least think about it. If I just sit here at a smoker or somebody who goes and gets like clothes, a lot, whatever it is, like you're the shit that you're wasting your money on isn't forever. Where at least what you have is forever.
yeah, you're right, you're right.
It's literally dying with you. Like there's
Mhm.
nothing in this world you can take with you, but your tattoos are coming with you,
That's
bro.
right. That's right. And another thing, like bills are paid, like it's a roof over my head. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
what are bills? What are bills? Bills are
Dude,
stupid.
oh, they suck is what they are. They suck. I'm like
Dude,
trying to figure out like, can I live without electricity?
you're
Can-
like, how many candles do I have? You know,
Yeah,
they each burn for about 72 hours. I can go a week.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it. It's especially when you're I mean, it's rough for everybody, dude, but like especially when you're a single person
Mm-hmm.
running a situation by yourself.
Yeah.
Financially, it's tiring. Physically, could do everything. It's tiring. So it's like I'm doing it for 6.5 years almost of like by myself doing the kids and the split and everything and at some point I'm like I don't like eventually we want to live life and experience it with somebody.
Of course.
But it's not like, oh man, I want one just because it's in a shitty time to be dating. But I want to have like, is there a rent partner like somebody who's like, I don't want to commit, I don't like the relationship world out there, but I would love to split my bills in half. Holla at your boy, cause I am down, dude. I don't want to fucking do all these bills. Like,
But isn't that
if I
called?
looked at my number and we're like half of it, I'm happy. I'm a happier man.
Yeah, of course. But wouldn't that be
So if
considered?
anybody's out there and wants to be, no, I'm kidding.
You just need a roommate.
Yeah, but I can't have it. Dave was my roommate for like the. We ever tell you about that?
Briefly, yeah.
Because I showed you that video of him doing the flip onto the bed randomly. Yeah, we were roommates for like like 2 to 3 months. Yeah, because I was with baby mama,
Uh-huh.
and we had our oldest, and then we like separated, and I was kind of like floating around, and then his lease was coming up in the one spot, and he's like I'm looking around. If you're down, I'm down. So like I immediately always remember this place that I'm at. I'm like I always drive by it and it's just like always quiet. So I come in here and I'm like, you guys got anything available? They're like, we got a duplex. And back then for the price that we said, like it was like 1350 or 1375 for a duplex.
What?
Yeah, you're talking in 8, 9 years ago though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm just, it's like I got a roommate. I'm cool with all the information. Just want to make sure he's cool with it. I showed him and he's like, who do we talk to sign this today? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was literally paying a couple $100 less, and in one bedroom he's gonna get all, you know what I mean? So we end up getting it, and then roommates, it's all cool. A month, 6 weeks in, and then like baby mama starts up, we're whatever, and then like literally like almost within 3 months of being finally on my feet in a roommate, we had a and baby number two was conceived. So then the second I found out like she was, then I moved back with her, and I was paying for an apartment for like 6, 7 more months that I wasn't living in.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
But yeah, it was definitely cool. Like I had a small period of like a bro
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
roomie.
Yeah, when I first moved to Belmar, I found the back house on 14th Avenue, and it was cheap. It was under 1,000, but it was literally just a big room, and became friendly with the kid that lived in the front house. He would always come back, "Hey man, you want to smoke some weed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Come on, kid."
Yeah, dude.
So something happened. One of the roommates moved out. He's like, "Yo, dude, do you want to pay even less rent and have more space?" And I'm like, "What?" Yeah. So I had moved into the front house, and it was like me, him, and some random chick for like 7 years. It was chill, dude. It
It's a
was
long fucking
chill.
time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We just settled in. The rent never changed. Like I said, we were paying like, I think it worked out to be we were paying 575 a month each.
I wish.
Right? Dude, $2,800 a month for this fucking shit box. I mean, it's not a shit box. It's very nice, but it's small.
It's not a shit box. It's very nice.
You know,
No, but like it's just crazy to see how how people just have a nut for their place that's like 3 to 4 grand, 2 car payments,
it's like
you know,
what?
a kid in like a daycare, and those things are like a rent or a mortgage in itself,
I believe it.
you know? It's
Especially for
crazy.
like a reputable one. I'm sure it's not cheap at all. Because you're not just gonna send your kid anywhere. You want to like,
Dude, it is I we never did it, luckily. I mean, I did it when my daughter was 4. I was really pushy for the preschool, where most other people were like, we just have her and we do kindergarten.
mm,
I'm like, I'm not saying for like learning. It's more for like social interaction. The longer
yeah,
you wait, the more awkward they might get.
mm,
So there was this place called, I guess it doesn't matter. We don't want to say Malvern. Yeah, the Malvern School. It was like 750 a month, and it was, dude, that was like a low end. It was 750 a month, and it was like, I want to say it was 3 days a week, like 6 hours each
fuck,
day. Like it wasn't really a lot.
yeah, yeah.
And then it was a couple months, and then COVID happened.
Ugh,
My oldest daughter had like did kindergarten from home. Most
really?
of most of kindergarten was at home. It was virtual. And I remember I went out and I looked on Facebook Marketplace, and I found an old school desk, like old school desk, the one that had the opening in the front,
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
chair attached, like opening in front, the little lip at the end for your pencil.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that so she at least had a desk. It wasn't like a makeshift, however, desk.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It was you had a desk. So yeah, I remember that. It was wild. I was like such a weird experience. So, like imagine you going to school and it's just virtual.
Yeah, you're in
That's
your house. Like,
you see your classmates you've never met, but you see their face on a screen. It's kind of crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's so, and dude, think about it. It's only been a couple years, but like it feels like it was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, that
We
was a wild
both
time,
sat
dude.
in our houses for a year.
Well, I didn't.
I didn't either. And I went out a lot.
I was what they call essential.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now that we say that, bro, anybody who is an essential worker, so I say in the medical field,
Mm-hmm.
in the grocery store field, gas station
Post,
and truck
post.
drivers, people who are delivering. So that I think post people work into that.
Mm-hmm.
Those groups of people should have gotten something like for continuing to go out there
Yeah,
while people were just able to work from home or people got
or just getting free
unemployment
money.
boosted and I was out here in a grocery store with a face mask working overnights. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I got free money. I probably shouldn't say that on a podcast, but I
Well,
got
I mean
checked.
everybody knows what it is, what it is.
It was a
But all
stimulus,
I'm
right?
saying is it went around and there's whoever was on one side, if I was on the free money side, I would, not be complaining.
Mm,
But for the people who went out there, they'd be like, listen, like I'm not saying we all deserve this big lump sum check, but like I always say, something goes a long way, dude.
yeah, no, you're right.
Hey, listen, these people kept it together, especially to me the people in the medical field because they were in this shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But like something, dude,
They went through the
that was a
ringer.
crazy time,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. People were remember the toilet paper thing?
I still don't get that. I mean, I get it. Like, oh, everyone's stuck home. You're gonna need toilet paper, but it's like,
Somebody said something where there was like, what happened was is there was a shortage at one point because there was like forest fires, but that
mhm.
was like in another country, and then and all what happened was one person heard it, so stay, and then it just domino affected, and then now anytime somebody hears anything that they might be in their house for a little bit, the first thing they know. So it used to be like milk and eggs and bread, now toilet paper's
Yeah.
on the list.
Ugh. Well,
Like, fam, you telling me out of anything, that's what you're worried about first? Like you couldn't figure out how to get by on wiping your ass. You ain't got shit now. You got tissues. You ain't
and
got.
dude, people were fucking like filling their garages with the jumbo packs. Like,
Dude, anytime I was in the store, that was the first thing that came to me. You guys got any paper towels in the back? I'm like, honestly, no. I don't want. I just. You guys
yeah.
are so crazy. I just take it from the back and bring it to out, and I don't have to do anything. You just buy.
Mhm.
People were buying so much shit. I was confused on where it was going.
Yeah, dude. There's no way that all that toilet paper that was bought has been used.
No way. No way. And
There's
they're still
not.
buying more. No way. They're just like,
Yeah.
all right, it can't go bad.
Like,
And then one day I'm really gonna need this all. I could probably sell it to the neighborhood, $20 a roll.
and I get like, ooh, you prepare for doomsday and you prepare for an apocalypse, yada yada yada.
Dude, if the doomsday apocalypse comes, they're shitting their pants.
Yeah. And like, honestly,
If anything, get baby wipes.
in our lifetime, I don't think it's gonna happen.
What, world ending?
Yeah.
No, what? There's that one meteor thing in the end of the 2020s. There's Mark Zuckerberg getting a bunker made in Hawaii. I'm a little sketched on why he's doing that, but
I think that's just rich people shit.
maybe. He's like, I don't know, bro. I just want to go to Hawaii, go to bunker, and play video games.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. 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 Special guest.
Is it? Is it though?
Maybe. Maybe. There he is.
Look at
Hello.
that guy. Super. Are you teaching at a college right now?
No, not doing that at all. How's it going, boys?
It's going, dude. It's going. We're actually doing it. We're behaving ourselves.
To
Yeah.
an extent.
how's it technically how's it going for you guys technically as far as like making stuff work and all that good stuff?
So far everything is great. The only thing that I don't have is buttons. So I didn't have an intro. I won't have an outro. I'm just recording the Zoom.
Nice. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it's not recording you guys spotlight. So like it only records the person who's talking the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we'll see. It might be an episode where it's only showing one of you at any given time. I guess we'll find out.
Got it.
Yeah.
That happens, Anthony. I take full responsibility. I'm so sorry.
I was
Yeah, it's
wondering.
fine. I
I was
love
wondering
wasting
about
my
that.
lights.
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering. Well, your voice will still be on it, but I was wondering about if you were how you were going to record it, and if it is Zoom, then yeah, you're gonna. There's a possibility that the recording is only going to be one person at a time, but it's okay. The audio will still be good.
All right.
All right, boys. I'll let you go. I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Sick.
Hey,
Have a fun time.
Later, dude.
party.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dave Carey.
I'm gonna be the button. My man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck. Oh, toilet paper. Yeah, dude. Like, get real.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, toilet paper.
Get real. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. And now eggs are like $175
Oh
for
my God, you heard that funny meme joke or the video people make?
no.
They're like, I just came from the dispensary to get my weed, and I'm going to my neighbor's house to get eggs. I'm buying fucking weed in the store and eggs on the streets. What the fuck's going on?
Wow. That's crazy. It's true though.
Dude,
Is it
remember you like when it was on sale, like your average dozen
it was like
un,
375, no?
under $2, bro. You
Really?
could have gotten like a couple years ago, like when it wasn't crazy eggs, you could have gotten a dozen eggs for $1.99, $1.79, a good deal.
Hmm.
You could find an every day 12, dozen for, 2.50, $3, like the store name brand or whatever. Dude, I was going a dozen eggs. They have now they're making like a 4-pack for like fucking $4. It's crazy. It's like it's like $1 an egg, dude.
That's ridiculous, dude. That's
Especially if you
ridiculous.
want or if you want organic eggs, sell your kidneys and shit.
Now, is it cheap to buy chickens?
That's a
Like,
good question. Actually, no, because I actually one of the coaches that does the giant group that we do. He bought he has chickens in the back, full grown, and he bought a couple chicks. Like there was like four of them, super cute, dude.
uh,
I'm actually now curious on like, because I know like if you wanted to go and buy like a cow and split it with a couple people to get like the meat from it, like a cow is a couple G's. Like,
okay.
but that's a lot of meat. But a chicken, you're not killing the chicken to eat the meat. You're doing it for the eggs. What do you think?
But like, this is gonna sound so dumb and crazy, but coming from me, I think it's okay. It's in my wheelhouse. Do all chickens make eggs? And do
Yeah,
you need at least one boy chicken?
that's a rooster.
Do you need a rooster if you have chickens? Or can you just have chickens that lay eggs?
Are you trying to say, do you think does the rooster got to boink the chicken to make the egg?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Is there some foul on foul?
This is where Dave comes in because he just knows everything.
Damn
But
it.
I mean, I think they just lay eggs. A live chicken can cost as low as $4. No, that can't
What?
be right. To more than 2,000. Okay, that makes sense. But why? What's the $4 one? We just found this guy. He's got one eye and one leg.
Yeah, that's the one that lives in like the gutters of Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. How much does it cost to your backyard chickens? Blah 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 blah. Everyone is looking for a bargain because yeah. Disclaimer assumption. Further assumptions when determining how much. Shut up, dude. Just tell me how much a freaking chicken is, bro.
Yeah. Can you order one on Amazon?
Right. For my bird, I selected a heritage variety that will commence laying at 22 weeks. You can get hybrids that start with laying at 17 weeks. So you can just adjust numbers for them if you like. I also rounded up to the nearest tenth, 1/10 of a cent. All right, that's great, dude. All right.
See, I would have bought a
If I
hybrid.
go to the grocery store, farmers market, and select brown free range, I will pay about $5 a dozen. This is an old ad because this is way off. $5 a dozen. Dude, can you just tell me how much does it cost to raise a chicken? Cost of a heritage breed chicken purchased online, shipped to local cost office. Shut up. Cost of a heritage breed chick purchased online and shipped to my local post office. I have to check this thing. This has to be all $3.60.
Stop, dude. Stop.
Feed for the first 10 weeks while chick is eating high protein, high cost chick feed consumption for 10 weeks is about 10 pounds. A 50-pound bag of feed at my local feed store is 1702. This has to be like the first farmer's book or something because these prices originally published in 2013. Okay. That makes sense. But in 10, 12 years ago, a chicken costing $3.60, if it costs $36, that's 10 times.
You're still winning.
And right, I'm still with it. The
Winning.
bag of feed, all right, it costed you it's going to cost me more for the feed than the chicken.
Yeah, dude.
Feed for the next 12 weeks before at 11 weeks, the birds start eating 1.5 pounds per week. So like you buy a chick,
Mm-hmm.
you get food, and then basically your average chick is about 17 to 22 weeks from birth that they're laying eggs.
And they
Wow.
just lay eggs. There's no fertilization. Well, I guess if it was,
So obviously while they're,
I'm so
you know,
confused.
before a bird starts laying egg, you pause. I spent whatever. Resume. We have eggs. Cost of feed for the next 30 weeks of the year. Layers, less than 50-pound bag. So yes, obviously they're meeting more. On average, a heritage bird will lay 5 eggs per week. In 30 weeks, that's 100. So 5 eggs a week per chicken.
Okay.
So, but like, dude, if a chicken is, if I can get like a 3 for 100 deal on a chicken,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'll
You get
split
three
10 chickens
chickens,
with you.
dude. That's 15 eggs a
A
week
day, a
for three
day.
chickens.
Oh, a week, a week, a week. Okay, okay, bro. Let's go halvesies on 10 chickens. It's 50 eggs a week. We can make money on these things. Free range, farm
Yeah,
rate,
but if I
cloud.
had a dude, if I had a house, it's a different story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's the type of house I want. Like, I want an acre of land.
Little
I want to
farm.
have like sections in the backyard. Like, you go to the backyard, there's the barbecue grill eating area. There's the bonfire night chill spot. There's the area for the kids. There's the pool. Like, there's a whole situation. And there's the garden. And then what else? And then all the other shit.
Yeah.
And then a dog. I want a husky.
Oh.
I want them to talk to me. Oh.
Oh, dude, Ash talks to me every night. It's hysterical. She sings for like 5 minutes every night before bed.
She's singing you a lullaby, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's singing you to bed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's so sweet.
Then she'll sleep on the couch. You know, story of my life.
Okay, come tease you, show you some love, and then just leave.
Yeah, peace. Gotta go.
I know all about that.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Women, am I right?
Yeah, can't live with him. Can't live without him.
You're gonna be the death of me.
That's why men die soon. Well, we're also because we do more stupid things,
Dumb
but
shit. We do way more dumb shit.
yeah, absolutely. Dude, it says don't touch this. I'm like, all right, but I
Okay.
want to touch it.
I want to hold it. Yeah. I want to press the red shiny button.
Yeah. Danger, danger. Is it though?
It's a guideline. Ugh,
You're a
ow.
guideline.
Dude, I just bumped my leg and I want to cry.
Nah, I think you're gonna be okay. Big
I think I'm gonna
softy.
cry too. Yeah, dude, I feel so soft right now. I feel
It's because you're
so.
sitting on a medicine ball.
No, I switched. I didn't show you.
No. What are you sitting on? It looks like whatever it is, it's painful and not comfortable. Dude,
It's a mini chair from my mini sauna.
we're gonna put the mini sauna to the side, and you're sitting on a fucking camp chair
Yeah,
that's meant for
a
like
child.
children.
Yeah, it's like a 5-year-old's chair, but I have no
Okay,
ass.
quick. All right. So right behind you, that giant black thing. What is that?
This is the couch,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's too far back. It's just too far back to stretch the microphone.
where's the microphone?
It's connected to my desk. That's literally right
No, nothing can move. Can you like you ever thought about this? Is like so like your whole setup that you're staring at can't get moved closer. So wait a minute. Move that stupid chair out of the way. And then take the couch and then just move it closer to you.
So the couch is a L shape. That's one piece. And I don't have the room this way on this side.
That's a lie.
Dude, I wish I could show you. I wish
A
I could.
one piece L,
Yeah,
one whole piece.
it's a piece.
And it's a
And it's a piece. And this right here.
you deserved it because they're punishing you because you're like what you're saying is stupid. You have a one piece L shaped sectional couch.
And it's a couch bed. Ow! It's a
It's
couch.
not a one piece couch bed L shape. There's two pieces at least.
It's two people, but they're connected.
So it's not a one piece.
But it's connected, so it's one piece. Come on, understand my high logic.
No.
They're connected, so it's one piece. If you move one, two are moving.
First of all, you know what? All I hear is a lot of whining because you've been targeted about your sitting situation and
Just
how it's
shattered
stupid,
my
and that
elbow.
the
That's what I'm-
easiest thought process was to just move things, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna sit on a medicine ball. No, I'm gonna sit on a small person's chair.
See,
That
now I wish Dave was here because he would agree with me that literally he's seen my setup. It's tight in this bed. It's tight in this room. I have no wiggle room anywhere.
I think you could. I think you could, you know, be the big 6'5" man that you are, and stop being a little soft baby back bitch, and you can get behind that couch and stand there and with your knees do one of these, and you move it a couple inches, and it's closer, and you can sit on a couch. I'm sorry.
You heard it here first. I gotta stop being a baby back bitch and move my couch so I can sit on it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what its purpose is for. That's why
But
you
all
bought
right,
it.
so on this side is the L, right?
Okay.
I have this much room before I crash into the mixer. The mixer is in its own like case and it has to live where it lives.
I feel like you live where you have to live. I feel like in 2 seconds, oh, Dave went there and he didn't come up with something.
No, we didn't discuss it.
He was physically in there.
Yeah.
And like did that and like came up with there was no. He's like your best scenario is sitting on a medicine ball / midget chair.
But we didn't talk about that. I don't even remember he was in here literally for under 30 seconds.
I didn't have enough time.
I mean, if it was that big of an eyesore, I think he would have had plenty of time.
I think he would. I think he doesn't harp on things that are like really not that doesn't matter to him. He doesn't worry about them. Me, I always remember that you're sitting uncomfortably, and it's like, why? You know. So that's where my sick head's at.
Yeah. Oh, we make do. We make do. You're sitting in a comfy office chair.
I am, and you know what? Somebody threw this out.
Stop.
Yeah. One man's junk is another man's treasure. I also have a slight problem, but
I'm
there
not opposed to
was
that.
like
I
I
back that
definitely
100%.
I didn't just like see a chair at the garbage and like, oh dude, like just took it in the house without like observing and smelling it.
Hmm.
And it was good, dude. Wiped her down, cleaned her up, sprayed her up. I got a popcorn machine there, like an old school one. I got like a kid table that I used for a couple months and then threw out. Like I just it it's no cost to me.
Yeah.
Well,
Upcycling.
I've gotten stuff, like a shelf here, a shelf there. I also take things that I don't need though.
Mm.
I have that problem.
Yeah. I keep things. I don't throw anything out. That's my problem.
Yeah, I'm starting to get better with it, but I definitely, to me, it's like I keep it because it's like even if I'm not going to use it, I'm like, but somebody might need it, and then I'll have it for them
Yeah.
because that's the sick, nice person I am. Whap, whap, whap. I did the button.
Yeah, you did. Oh man.
So
Well,
what's new, man? How's the gym going?
the gym is going. The gym is going. So last night at 9 p.m. I decided to eat a few grams of psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh,
So
and like, did you have plans?
no, I just kind of I have an ounce sitting in the cupboard. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try them. So I ate a
Huh.
bunch. I tripped my bananas off until about 5:30 this morning, and then I finally fell asleep at like 6:30. Woke up at 11:30.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then I, just walked the dog, showered. I went and got tattooed. I left here at like 2:30 to get tattooed. I got back
Dude,
literally
you should have got tattooed on it. That would have been wild.
no fucking way. No fucking way, dude. I would have cried. I would have hated it. I would no way, man.
Well, they say you shouldn't do it at all, right? Or like drinking thins your blood.
Yeah, yeah, you should it'll make you bleed if you drink.
Weed's fine though, no?
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
affects
always
people
is.
differently. Like some people make them more sensitive to the pain if they smoke. Like I smoked midway through, like after the outline. I went out and I took a couple hits, and there were definitely parts where at the end where I was like cringing, like, dude, this sucks so bad. Like,
Yeah, I bet.
you were fine in the beginning. I'm like, yeah, dude, it didn't hurt in the beginning. Now it hurts. You beat me up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger the piece, the more different areas it's touching, the tenders, and I'm sure.
Yeah, and like I said, packing in all that black ink,
Yeah,
you have to go over and over and over.
just grinding on your skin to color it in. Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's like rubbing
Just drilling.
sandpaper over road rash.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like even if I never get one, I think like, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
think I'll be fine.
nowadays it's more unique to have zero tattoos. Everybody has tattoos now. It's like,
Yeah, because I always thought like I could come up with endless amounts of things that are
of
just
course.
cool little designs. But I'm like, it's to me, it's like you know me, like I like my cousin has the New York Giants logo on his leg. Like there's like things like that, like Dragon Ball Z. I could have done like a little things you really enjoy and people use your
Yeah.
sure. But I'm like, it's really gotta mean something to me, dude.
The guy I met today who works with I guess yeah, he's the shop owner. Shout out Herbertsville Tattoo in Brick, New Jersey. Um he said he's working on a full anime but basically body suit on somebody like one leg is like one piece and then the other leg is another anime, then his arm is another one, his other arm is another one, his back is a full anime thing and then his chest sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty dope Dragon Ball Z tattoos for sure.
Now, Dragon Ball Z, is that dude with the big hair?
Yeah. They made a beanie that like you
Has
put it
his
on and
head.
then it has his little hairstyle. And supposedly like they were selling it for like $50 or whatever, and then like everybody wanted one, and then they would like sell them for like over 100 or some shit.
Stop.
Yeah, like I was like, because I got an offer from somewhere or like a notification like, oh, these are limited edition, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like I think it's cool because it's I enjoy the show, but I'm like I'm not walking around with that fucking
Yeah,
thing,
no,
dude.
fuck that. Fuck that.
I mean, if I was doing to be him for a I mean, I would use it as a Halloween thing, but no, can't. Which I kind of it's a it's a good show. I mean, I'm older man now, so you watch cartoons, but I
Oh,
never got into any other one. A lot of people tell me that if I like Dragon Ball Z, I would like Naruto is the other one.
okay.
But I kind of I just felt I just enjoyed it. I like my jam, it's my jam.
I like SpongeBob. No, I'm only kidding. I used to like SpongeBob a lot.
I wasn't gonna judge
I used to
a
get
little.
super, super, super high and just bug out to SpongeBob.
Just watch a talking yellow sponge under the sea.
Dave's gonna hate us for that one.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why it's risky business because we don't think properly and fully.
I never think properly and fully, dude. I don't.
No.
I honestly like. I'm not even gonna get into it, but yeah, no, I don't. I don't fully think properly ever.
I'm not gonna get into it, but I am not smart.
No, 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 no. It's such a true statement.
Hey, you live and you learn,
Hmm.
and and look, as long as you're not doing the same thing over and over again, and that's insanity, and you'll be all right.
It's true.
Progress, not perfection.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Uh, stay true to yourself. That's huge.
Hmm.
That's huge. We let people change us. Stay true, man. Don't be a douche. You a good guy. Don't let anybody alter you.
Word. Hell yeah.
Butterfly kisses. What? I just those. I haven't had a lot of sleep the past 5 days. So like I'm when and then anytime we ever do it, I'm super on like not
Yeah.
there.
So, what time you have to wake up in a few hours for work?
Yeah, like so, I mean, and I've been like, I realized that like if you saw my alarms before I reset them like 2 days ago, you could scroll for like 12 seconds. Like there's just that many like different
I just
alarms that have
I
been
just
sent.
deleted all mine. It was the same thing. I had probably like 15, 20.
Yeah, but the problem is I've snoozed most of them once before, and now most of them that are already there are times that I need, so I just turn it on. And like the past 10 days, I've been sleeping like oversleeping a little, like not terribly because my body's just used to waking up so early, so I won't get up too late, but enough to where it's annoying. And like now my day is going to be longer because I can't get out there early enough with the traffic, etc. But I'm just staying up like overtired every night by the time because of softball has been every day or something's always going on. And I by the time like I'm like, I finally sit down. and it's like now my body just doesn't want to go to sleep, and I'm just on the phone scrolling. Plus, this weekend I did a lot of like research for like my whole little sports situation, so I was like waiting on a lot of that, and
Yeah.
so like basically I've had no more than 4 hours of sleep the past 5 nights in a row, so it's kind of just catches you up to you every night.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So by the time, but I'm still fine. Like I'll wake up, like if I'll probably, I don't have to rush and go tomorrow. So like, and that's the beautiful thing about it is there's a little luxury and wiggle room. It's not like I'm going to work punching in. I have to be here at a certain time. I
Yeah.
have a job to do.
When you
When I
get
get
it
it done,
done,
I'm
you're
done.
done. Now, are we saying that your alarm is set for like 3 a.m.?
No, no, we're not. If Yeah, still not. Probably not at 3 a.m. That's more in the back end of the week. It's more busier at the Thursday, Friday for me than it is the Monday, Tuesday. So like, but still, it would be like four 4 o'clock first alarm, snooze to about 4:30
Yeah.
to make sure like that's the get up time. And it's another question I've been asking. I've Googled it a few times. Like, is it worse? So let's say I went to bed at 11.
Hmm.
So 11, and I have my first alarm at 4. That's 5 straight hours. But then I snooze it every 10 minutes 3 times just because that's insanity. But is it worse to, or even if you snooze at from 4 and then snooze it to 4:30, is it worse to snooze that once, like wake up and go back to sleep, like it was like a deeper thing, than it is to just sleep straight through?
I think it's worse to break the sleep up because you're not falling back into like your REM cycle.
Oh, that sounds legit.
So then, like, I think that'll make you more groggy.
Well, that might explain things.
I think the snoozing thing, I think that definitely will definitely throw off your rhythm. I mean, dude, I know nothing. I'm just like what I think.
Shooting and taking a shot in the dark.
Like I snooze. I snooze. I'm guilty of it. And I'm sure many of us do. But when I don't, I feel better. Like when I get up at my alarm, I do feel a little bit better.
All right, so but that's the downside of like I don't have a set time. I have like a time you'd like to be up, a time that works, a
Yeah.
time that's pushing it, and oh fuck, move it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. See, I always want to allot myself time to like get up, get in the shower, get to like a Wawa or something to get a coffee or a Red Bull, and then like leisurely get to the job. Not like, fuck, I gotta skip the shower today, or I gotta skip Wawa today, and fuck, like
Oh,
I'm,
your routine, you mean?
yeah, yeah, I'm,
I've never really had one.
uh, I always try to like at least some things make a routine.
Well, for the longest time, I just remember everything's pretty inconsistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Forever, the days with the kids, or the schedule's changing, or there's something going on, or the softball days are different. There's really no consistency with anything. So
mhm,
I should set it to, all right, if I have to be here by here, I should get up at this time. Because I get up and I do the very minimal that I need to do. Like the very few checklists as a human being that you do in the morning, you hit those, and then, make sure the cats have water and food and fish, and I'm out.
yeah,
Like I could wake up and be out the door in 15 minutes, and all that shit's done.
yeah.
So like in my mind, I'm like, I want to sleep the longest to do the least to get out of the door.
Then set your alarm instead of snoozing every 10 minutes. Set it that extra 30 minutes, and then just try your best to pop right up, and then do all that shit and be out the door in
Well, I
15.
always have because I get up so early, you always have to have a couple set just because of what if you slept through it.
Of course.
I've had so many times, dude, I wake up and the phone's in my hand or over it, or like you basically woke up without knowing and just shut that shit down.
Yep. I'm guilty of waking up and the phone is underneath me, like between the
Ooh, you're
bed
beat. You're not
ones.
hearing that.
No. But I have an Alexa next to my bed now, so I just been telling her, wake me up at this time, and that thing is loud, dude, loud, loud.
Is it just like a standard noise you would get to choose from like a phone, or like is it her saying, "Hello, Chris"?
No, no, it's like randomized noises. It's basically like your phone, but it's loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's another thing. I was like, I have to make sure that the phone is close enough that I hear it, but further enough that I can't just easily reach it.
yeah,
And I am turning 35 doing this year, next month. That's all right. Figuring out sleeping pattern.
yeah. It's all right. I'm 45 and I still can't figure it out.
Well, at
Unbelievable.
least you got a regimen, dude. I've been telling like Dave if he was here, oh my God, he'd be lighting me up. We should be doing this. But like I've been talking about doing a regimen or finding one. I just it's not. I guess I can give myself at least a morning one where you
Yeah,
say, hey, every morning you wake up and that's when you shower. I like to shower at the end of the day. Um, but then you wake or you take a shower and you have breakfast at home or you do a quick little healthy like I've talked about so many things I would like to do. I just don't do it.
yeah, yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, I still do the same shit. I say I want to do something, but I don't. The days I go to the gym, if I go early, it's a struggle. But once I'm there, I'm like happy. I get into it.
So I'm
So,
happy.
yeah, pretty much. But since you do have to wake up hella early compared to what I have to wake up, why don't we wrap it
I'm gonna
here?
set it for like 4:30.
Yeah, that's still, it's 10:30 now. You're not going right to sleep after this. You're probably gonna, whatever,
I'm
smoke.
gonna shower and then
Yeah.
lay in bed and it's gonna take me a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. You can check us out every Wednesday on YouTube, youtube.com/the Two Clouded Mind Show. If you don't want to watch us, you can check us out all over the you can check us out everywhere podcasts live in the audio realm. Oof, say that. I can never get that right. I change that up
I'll tell you
every
what, the last few were like smooth, bro.
yeah, yeah. You know what it is? Dave's not here staring at me.
Yeah, yeah, you don't feel the pressure?
No, no. But anyway, guys, we are all over social media at Two Clouded Minds. If you want to stalk us individually, I'm at Chris_is not funny. DC in the city on all social media. Don't forget to check out Spirit for Spirits. Anthony, thank you so much for hanging out. Guys, as always, till next time, stay clouded.
Oh my God, you're sick for that.